Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am really excited about today's video because it is my very first collaboration video with 4 of my dearest friends on YouTube. I am so excited that they asked me to be part of this collaboration, which, if you haven't looked at the title, it is Fall 2014 Trends. And the 4 wonderful ladies that I am collaborating with is MommyLuvsMakeup, Beauty by Bissette, Makeup Mama, and Peachy Gem. I've met a number of wonderful people through YouTube, and these 4 just really have went over and above to welcome me into their YouTube family, so to speak. So I am just extremely excited. I will have all of their channels and links to their Fall 2014 trend videos. So be sure to go over, watch their video, subscribe to them, because you're going to love them just as much as I do. I'm sure you've noticed by the title of my video that my Fall 2014 trend is Cobalt Blue. The first thing that I said when we were talking about doing trends and someone asked if I would take the Cobalt Blue, I personally love blue, although I don't wear it a lot in my makeup. So I wanted to incorporate what was seen in some of the Fall 2014 runways, but not go so over dramatic that I would look like a hooker. Yeah. You can take blue a little too far very easily. So hopefully it's translating into a look that looks sophisticated. But I'm going to show you some products that could incorporate into the Cobalt Blue trend for the season. And you could use as many or as little to smoke out your look, or to just give yourself a pop of blue. The first things that I thought of that would be easiest to incorporate into the Cobalt Blue trend is with regards to nail polish. One thing, even in people that might be frightened of color, they tend not to be afraid to use bright colors on their nails. So I think this is a very easy way to incorporate a trend, even if you're not going to do bright eyes like I have here today. My nail polish choices in this trend, going from least expensive to most expensive, begins with a Sinful Colors Sinful Shine color, and the color name is Most Sinful. Now, I have not tried this polish yet. I have tried a couple other Sinful Colors polishes. It does seem to have a fairly thick formula. With its formula, I would say that this would probably be a 1 to 2 coat polish. The next polish that I purchased was one of the new Milani Color Statement polishes. And this one is in the color Blueprint. Now, originally I was going to use this polish on my nails for this video, and I did not have a lot of luck with this polish. I don't think it is the formula. It may just be this, either this color, or I received a bad bottle. But as I was painting my nails, I noticed that the formula was very stringy in this bottle. I have talked to a couple of other people that are really enjoying this polish formula, so I can't completely recommend this polish, and I do have a couple other colors and will report back if I see a difference, but I think I just received a bad bottle. Maybe there was a batch that was not good, but all in all, I couldn't use this polish. And then lastly is the color that I'm currently wearing on my nails, and it is an Essie formula in the color, might help if I know where to look. This Essie polish is in Lots of Luxe, and it's a beautiful glitter formula, and you probably will not be able to tell. There sort of is a duochrome. I don't think that you'll be able to tell that the true extent of what a duochrome polish this is. Now, one thing to point out about the Lots of Luxe polish is it does have a rough texture. I did put a couple coats of top coat, and it took the rough texture down quite a bit, but I can still feel texture on my nails. The rough texture normally bothers me, but this is a beautiful color, and if the texture does not bother you, this really is a great option. As I said, it is the most expensive option out of the three that I've shown. It is the only one with glitter, but it really does incorporate what this trend is all about. When I think of blue, I think of blue eyeshadow. And I actually imagine my mother and the blue eyeshadow that she used to wear, and how it always made, that always made me cringe. But you really can wear blue, and you can wear it in a minimal form or in a very dramatic form. I'm kind of somewhere in between right now. Although some of you may think that my eyes are really dramatic right now. What does that tell you? Where can we begin, and how can we incorporate cobalt blue if we only want to use a wee bit of it, because we don't want to go overboard on the color? If you're looking at beginning to utilize a bright color such as cobalt blue into your look, and you're only wanting to use a small pop of color, I think the easiest way to do that is with eyeliner. Out of these 5, I had 3 of them currently in my collection, and then I did purchase 2 just to add to the extent and options of products that you too could purchase. The first way that I would just give a pop of color is using my normal black or neutral color on top of my eye, and then incorporating the cobalt blue underneath the eye. So options that we have, the first item is from Rimmel, and it's in their Scandalize line. It's a chubby stick, and this is actually a mix between cobalt and a little bit of aqua or teal blue. It's not a traditional cobalt, but I thought it was a beautiful color and one that could easily be incorporated into this trend. The next item is a little bit lighter than the cobalt blue, and it's also a Rimmel Scandalize pencil. It's a waterproof kohl pencil, and this is what they call turquoise, and I find it a little bit more blue than traditional turquoise. I don't know if it's showing up as true to color. I think it looks more of a shiny baby blue. And then this is what I'm currently wearing underneath my eyes. And it's a NYX Slide On Glide On pencil, which is also waterproof. And it is in Sunrise Blue. And when I think of cobalt blue, this is exactly what I think of. Another item that really is that true traditional cobalt blue is Sephora brand, and it's in Azure Blue. Now this pencil is sort of a half-size pencil. I could not find the full size, and I want to say that it was like $5. It's fairly creamy. It's right there. And I absolutely love this color, and I'm kind of regretting that I didn't use this one, although the NYX pencil is beautiful. These colors are beautiful. And then last, the last eyeliner pencil that I have and wanted to show is one that I had received, I think, in an Ipsy bag. And to my knowledge, you can only purchase this item online. But I wanted to show it because it is a felt tip style pen. And it's by Cella, and it's in indigo blue. And if I hold this up, it's deeper than the other cobalt options, but this looks beautiful on top of the eye. And I've also used it where I've lined my eye in black and then put a little bit of color at the ends on top of the blue, just to give it a little bit of variety and just a little bit of complexity. Some of my neutral girls are probably screaming in agony as I say eyeshadow, blue eyeshadow. Not only blue eyeshadow, but bright blue eyeshadow. Personally, I think you can come up with some really beautiful looks with blue eyeshadow. And if you prefer, you can always smudge just a little bit of the blue eyeshadow underneath your eye, or on top of your black eyeliner, just to give it a little pop of color as well. Or I will kind of take you through the products that I used on my eyes. The first eyeshadow that I'm going to talk about was a palette that I was able to find in my local CVS or Walgreens or one of those drugstores. And it was by a brand that I think we all know and love for eyeshadows. And it was under $3 with the sale they were having. And it is one of the Wet n Wild Color Icon palettes. The name of this eyeshadow palette is I'm His Breezy. And I think I paid maybe $2.69 on a sale, which for 5 eye colors is such a great price. And if you've never used any of the Wet n Wild eyeshadows, they are such great quality. You would think that they were a lot more expensive than they actually are. And I thought this was a great option for someone that may want to experiment with the cobalt blue fall trend and not have to spend a lot of money to do so. You can use these as eyeshadows, you can use it with a liner brush or a smudge brush underneath the eye as liner, and it comes with 5 eyeshadows. You also do get a sponge tip and a brush that I never use. And the color that really, there's actually 2 colors in this palette that I identify with cobalt blue. First being this crease color. And that just is your traditional cobalt, bright electric blue color. And then this eyelid color here is very close in shade and would definitely fit in line with the trend. Although when you swatch it out, it does have more of an aqua or turquoise color to it. In addition to those colors, I'm just going to go ahead and swatch the other 3. And they all swatch very well. Now, if I were using this palette with the trend, I do not think that I would use all 5 colors at once. I would probably do similar to what I have on my eyes right now, and I would probably utilize a combination of the eyelid color and the definer color, and I will show you that next in my next 2 products. The next 3 items that I'm going to show you, I actually used in my eye look today, along with some other shades. And the first of those being one of the Milani Bella eyes, and this is in Bella Cobalt. Now, I had not tried any of the Bella eyes when I was getting ready for this tutorial, and this week CVS has Milani buy one get one half off. I expected to experience some fallout from using a bright blue shadow, and I was greatly surprised. So if that is similar to what the rest of the Milani Bella eyes are in formula and texture, I'm going to pick up quite a number of these shadows. Now, what I also used in combination with the Bella Cobalt is a shade that comes from my Lorac Pro 2 palette. And anyone who has this palette probably knows where I'm going with this. One of the shades in this palette, which I'm sure you've all seen at some point or another, is this color in navy. And I used the navy color to deepen my outer V. So I'm going to swatch that right next to the Bella Cobalt. And I found what that did. I just took a small pencil brush and placed it in my outer V and blended it into that Bella Cobalt just to deepen it a little bit within the outer corners of my eyes. And I really enjoyed how those 2 shadows blended together. And you can see I'm on this side, you can see it blended together a little bit. So I think those colors really go well together. The navy shade isn't an exact shade that I would run out to buy for this fall trend, but if it is something that you have, it definitely mixes with your brighter blues to give a little more depth to the eyes. That's where I was going with this Wet n Wild palette, that you could do something very similar with this crease color and the definer color. So I think this is a less expensive option. Now what I did in addition to the two blue shades that I showed you is I used some other neutral shades. One from the Lorac Pro 2 palette, and there's some shimmer on the inner corners of my eyes and halfway through the lid, and that is my Josie Maran Playa del Pink Coconut Water eyeshadow. So I used some colors just to add a little bit of complexity to the eyelid, just so it didn't come across as all bright blue eyeshadow. The last item that I have to show you in my fall 2014 trend is a unique product, and it's by Ciate London, and it's their Lash Lights mascara. What they call it is Lash Lights Luminous Lash Tip Color. One thing about this product, I would not use it as a mascara. How I have worn it is over top a mascara. And when it looks just like a regular mascara tube, and when you pull it out, it has this funny looking comb type brush. So it's definitely not a traditional mascara brush. And I'm going to go ahead and swatch this on my, I'm going to go ahead and swatch this on my hand so you can see it is an extremely bright blue color. When I saw this product at Sephora, I knew I had to incorporate this product and try this product out for the fall trend. I've tried a number of colored mascaras in the past, and you really don't, I haven't found one that you get a large noticeable amount of color. I have never found one of those colored mascaras to really give the amount of color that you see from the tube. Yesterday I was watching a review of this product from Jen Loves Reviews, and she had the purple shade of this, and you could not even tell it on her lashes. So I was a little bit nervous because I hadn't tried out this product in advance of my tutorial. So I was a little nervous that it was really going to be a terrible product. I wasn't sure what to expect. And using it today, I was more impressed than I had expected. Now, I'm not sure, I'm going to zoom you in to look at my eyes. I'm not sure if my lighting will capture But this electric blue color really is noticeable. I think you can tell by this view that the tips of my lashes are definitely electric blue. So overall, I was impressed with the color that I received from this shade. I do think that there was a little spidery look on my eyelashes, so I'm gonna have to play with this product a little bit more to know whether or not I recommend it in that case. However, if you are looking for something that will tint your lashes and actually be noticeable, this product in the color that I have, electric blue, and I'm thinking probably your brighter colors are going to give a nice effect. It's an interesting product. I don't know that it's a must-have product, but it certainly is interesting, fun, and definitely in this color works. I hope you enjoyed seeing my take on the Cobalt Blue Fall 2014 trend. Be sure to check out all of the other girls' videos in their Fall 2014 trends. I think you're going to enjoy seeing all the varieties of the trends that we have for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in a video in the very near future. Bye everyone!